It's time to head to the track for a supercar dogfight. And this time, it really is a clash of the titans. It's McLaren versus Porsche. This is the new Porsche 911. Granted, it looks like virtually every other 911, but this is the 8th generation and is based on an all-new chassis.
And we're excited about this because after 56 years of production, 911s have become the benchmark by which all supercars are judged.
Famed in Formula One, this is McLaren's brand new supercar, the 570S. Now, they only started mass-producing road cars back in 2011, and I didn't care much for their first effort, the MP412C.
I'm the same, it's got less confidence in this. I'm not feeling the car as much.
But since then, their road car division has gone from strength to strength. So has this new McLaren got what it takes to topple the 911 from its throne? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Right then, where's my wingman? Ah, Karun.
Hello.
Joining me and putting his F1 experience to good use is Karun Chanduk, and we've got 3 track tests lined up to find out which car offers the best overall performance.
I'm feeling a bit generous. Which keys do you fancy?
Maybe the McLaren today.
There's the Porsche stuff.
Every time.
First up is an agility test. Now, supercars are frequently judged by their punchy headline stats, things like power, 0 to 62, and top speed. But we all know that supercar drivers like actually driving. So this test will see which of these two is the most nimble.
Now, the 911 comes in just 2 flavors at the moment, the Carrera and the Carrera 4S, which is what I've got here today. Now, that means 4-wheel drive and bags of traction.
The Carrera 4S normally costs £98,000, but that particular car is loaded with £13,000 worth of performance extras, which includes rear-wheel steer. And that's a system which will help guide the back of the car better round tighter turns. So Karun's got plenty of help on this one.
The plan is to steer our cars through a 5-cone slalom before making a hard left turn and back around 180 degrees to the finish line.
Karun and his 911 are up first.
Right, I am ready.
Right, up towards the slalom now. Flick the car through, using that 4-wheel steering. Pick up the power. Hard on it, up towards. Don't overshoot, don't overshoot. Flick it in. Play with the throttle. Oh, bit of oversteer across the line, but dramatic finish got there.
20.9 seconds. Not bad.
Right, let's see what I can do in the McLaren.
So, no 4-wheel drive system going on in here. The 570S is good old-fashioned rear-wheel drive, which could be a downside on this test. There's also no rear-wheel steering.
But I'm not worried. This is lighter than the Porsche by 125 kilos, and in this kind of car, that makes a big difference. The better power-to-weight ratio will really help in a tight slalom course. And like Karun, I've also got adaptive dampers and carbon brakes, but they don't cost me any extra.
Plato's been banging on about the options of my Porsche, but what he's failed to mention is that the base price of his McLaren is 50% more at £150,000. Oh, and he's also got 26 grand worth of option carbon bits on it.
He's not wrong. My spoiler, intakes, engine cover and brakes are all carbon fibre extras, and expensive ones at that. But these are going to help me leave that Porsche for dust.
Right, prepare to be bedazzled. I'm going for a 20 dead.
I'll take another step back, shall I?
Right, come on, JP, we're off. Right, traction. Nice and neat through the cones.
Hey, clip the last cone.
No prizes for neatness, Karun, and no penalties either.
Overshot the corner.
Oh, this looks quicker. 20.65.
So the Porsche was 1/3 of a second slower than the McLaren.
So you're surprised at that?
I was. I thought in the greasy conditions, the 4-wheel drive would help me off the line, but ultimately 125 kilos more just wasn't as agile.
I think you're right.